This is, just in case you're doom scrolling and you come across this on one of those days where you just don't feel like practicing, which is kind of why you're doom scrolling. I have a suggestion for you, something you could try. I'm going to stop short of saying this is my advice because I don't really believe in giving advice. But this works for me. Pick up any of your horns, your flute, your clarinet, your saxophone, one of your saxophones, and play long tones or play scales or something you're working on. Maybe you're learning a tune or you're preparing for a performance and something's really hard. Just the idea of even taking that music out and shedding it really is overwhelming. Take the 4 bars that are bothering you the most and shed them for 10 minutes and then walk away. So if you don't feel like playing anymore, well, you spent those 10 minutes continuing to at least maintain some of your endurance and mastering those 4 bars or 2 bars, even better, and nothing else, just those bars. Less is more, and you'll be amazed at how much you can get done in a 10-minute session of concentrated practice. Also, if you're pressed for time during a day, you've got family responsibilities, maybe you got kids you got to pick up from school, and then you've got maybe somebody, a friend of yours is sick, or somebody, I don't know, whatever it is in your life that's kind of taking over today, because it'll happen. Again, take a few minutes here and there, and you'll be amazed at what you can accomplish. Bill Evans, the jazz pianist, used to say, when asked how he practiced, his somewhat cryptic answer was, "I practiced the minimum." But that's what he was talking about. He didn't try to accomplish a lot of things in a lot of ways. What am I trying to say? He didn't try to do a whole lot of things and build Rome in a day. He would just take a few things that he was working on and master them. Eddie Daniels always says that he practices his weaknesses, not his strengths, and this is especially useful when your time is limited, right? In the extreme case, Yo-Yo Ma, as a child, his father didn't believe in making children practice hours a day. He felt children should be out running around and getting into trouble and playing games and whatnot. But he wanted his son to become, the musician that he became. Whether he became a professional or not, I don't think that was the goal. In any case, so he was only allowed to practice 10 minutes a day before school and 2 measures at a time. He would practice only those 2 measures for 10 minutes. 10 minutes is a long time to spend on 2 bars, especially if you're a child. And in the interview that I read, Yo-Yo Ma said, "You know what? I hated those 10 minutes, especially if the next day those next 2 bars were similar to the bars I had just played the day before, although I'd be in luck because then I wouldn't have to work so hard." But the thing is, by the end of the month, he not only knew a whole piece, he had it mastered and memorized. So, it's a little hard for us to do in our adult lives, although if there's a piece when you don't have a deadline, that's kind of a fun thing to think about trying. I have yet to be able to do that for a prolonged period of time, meaning over many days. But in any case, I digress. If you don't feel like playing today, and I kind of hope you do feel like it, but if you don't, try this and see how it works for you. I can almost guarantee, by the way, this is the secret, 10 minutes will lead to 20, because you'll start getting interested. Yeah. And, one more thing, but this is the little caveat. You don't want to go into this with the goal of saying, well, I'm only going to play 10 minutes. I know it's going to lead to more, because then you're going to hate yourself. And the idea is not to hate yourself. Okay? All right. I'm doing this in the middle of the night again, and that's why I'm rambling. So I'm going to stop now. I'm going to go to bed, and hopefully you're watching this at a decent hour and you can try it. Okay? See you in the next one.